Joshua Palmer is 6'1", 210 pounds, 33-inch arms, nearly 10-inch hands, 9 and 5/8-inch hands. 10-yard split is 1.59, 40-yard dash is 4.5, vertical jump is only 34-inch is 31 percentile. Broad jump is 12.4 inches, is 69 percentile. His three cone is 6.98, which is 47th percentile. Not high agility, fairly fast. In 2023, he had 38 receptions, which is 63%, 584 yards, 2 TDs. 2022, he had 74 receptions for 71%, 799 yards, 3 TDs. In 21, he had 33 receptions for 73%, 353 yards, 4 TDs. His average grades are around like 65. Pass block grades are decent at 64 and 71 in years 22 and 21 respectively. He plays about 38%, 25%, 38% in slot, and wide percent is 61, 74, 60. So it gives you good versatility in slot and wide. His average depth of target is 12.3, 9.5, 10.0. He had 3, 5, and 1 drops in 23, 22, 21. He was 7 for 15 on contested catches, 7 14 in 2022, and 4 for 9 in 2021. 23, he had 22 first downs. 22, he had 41 first downs, and in 21, he had 18 first downs. His open rating per ESPN Analytics is A64, which is around Juwan Jennings, Chase Claypool, T. Higgins, Michael Pittman for 21 and 2022 and 23 seasons. He has a catch rating of 53, which is similar to Drake London, T. Higgins, Dalton Kincaid, Juju Smith-Schuster. His yards after catch has a rating of 46, which is similar to Amon-Ra St. Brown, Amari Cooper, Chase Claypool. And overall, he has a rating of 60, which is in the field of Mac Hollins, Brandon Cooks, Marquise Brown, Dalton Kincaid, Mike Evans. So not terribly productive, but very reliable, very consistent. Marques Valdez Scantling is 6'4", 206 pounds, 32 1/4-inch arms, 10-inch hand, runs a 4.3 40, vertical jump is 30.5, broad jump is 10 foot 4 inches, bench presses 15 times. Over his seasons with Green Bay and Kansas City, he's averaged about 55% catch reception percentage. In 23, he had 443 yards, 22, 809, 21, 430, 2020, 838, 2019, 460, and 2018, 581. He's had 2, 4, 3, 7, 2 touchdowns. His highest offensive grade was 66, lowest was 52, which was last year. He plays in the slot about 30% or more, and wide about 65% more or less. His average depth of target is around 18. He had 3 drops in 23, 5 in 22, 0 in 21, 7 in 2020, 2 in 2019, and 4 in 2018. He was 3 for 7 in contested catches in 23, 6 of 15 in 22, 2 of 7 in 21, 6 of 15 in 2020, 2 for 13 in 2019, and 4 for 13 in 2018. First downs, he had 19, 39, 18, 34, 14, and 23. His best season was 2020 with Green Bay. He's very good deep ball threat wide receiver, stretches the field vertically, not very reliable in terms of contested catches, or some people say his drops are an issue, but he only had 3 drops in 23 and 5 drops in 22. It's not horrible. That's about a 9.4, 9.3% drop rate. According to ESPN Analytics, his open rating is a 46, which is the same as Marquise Brown, Brandon Cooks, Devin Duvernay, Mahan Dotson for the years of 2022 and 2023. His catch rating is a 46, which is the same as Josh Reynolds, Randall Cobb, Russell Gage, Christian Watson. His yards after catch rating is a 29 for an overall rating of 25, which is around the same ballpark as Devontae Parker, Robbie Anderson, Van Jefferson. Derius Davis is 5'8", 165 pounds, 29 1/4-inch arms, 8-inch hands, runs a 4.36 40, so he's very fast, vertical line speed, straight line speed. Not very good in agility, he runs a 4.38 shuttle. He had 101 yards on 14 attempts. He was 15 of 17 for 66 yards in receiving, with 1 drop and 62.8 elusive rating. His PFF grades are as follows. Offensively, he was graded 60, run was 63, fumble fumble was 69, run block was 43 for the 2023 season. His best games were against the Raiders in week 4. He had an offensive grade of 81. Both Kansas City games, a grade of around 67. And Detroit, he had a grade of 66. With the Chargers, his best areas receiving the ball were short right. He was 7 for 7 for 33 yards, PFF grade of 86. And beyond 0 yards on the outside left, he went 1 for 1 for 18 yards. TCU in 2022, he was 2 for 5 outside left for passer rating 127, 1 touchdown. Over the middle, deep, he was 1 for 3 for 28 yards, 68.8 passer rating. Outside right, intermediate, he was 1 for 2 for 65, 1 TD, passer rating 135. Over the middle, intermediate, he was 4 for 12, 1 TD, 2 interceptions, 47.6. And did decently well short behind the line of scrimmage. He was 20 for 21, 146 yards, 1 TD, 111 passer rating. In 2021, he was 4 for 8, 466 yards, and medium, he was 12 for 20 for 252 yards. He was 1 for 1 deep, contested catch, and 2 for contested catch. 4 first downs deep, 12 first downs intermediate, and 5 short. 2020, he was 3 for 7 deep, 2 for 4 medium, 5 for 6 short, and he had 126 yards deep, so he can be used as a deep threat as well. A lot of the ways he's very effective is on jet sweeps, and he beats defenders around the perimeter really well. So he would be great being used to stretch the field out horizontally to help open up in the middle. Obviously, he's very small, so he's probably not going to give you much in contested catch areas. He's going to have to get that separation and be open and be able to receive the ball.